Okay, we're here in our European Linden tree area, and one of the interesting notes is at one point there was an octagon house in between these two houses, so the octagon was in this yard. And then they moved the octagon house down below and made this into a park area. So this just kind of grew up since we purchased this. Well, from 30 years ago, this wasn't here. There was just brush here, never manicured. So we have our fence in now. Our accent fence is pretty solid. We have two short pieces here. And we have our granite holding it off the ground, so that should help keep it. And then we have an area here. Amy wanted a walk area so we could walk into our seat there. Which honestly, that was just some large stone I had, and I decided to pile them up there, but it turns out it's a nice seat. We have this stone here, which is pretty cool. And I really should fill these gaps in so it doesn't fracture more, but maybe we just have to leave it the way it is. I mean, I'm sure it's been around thousands of years. So we have more accent fencing here, our big hosta. We have a couple cool hostas in here, so I hope they really take off. And then we have some more flowers, some more hosta. We have three major parts to our accent fencing, and you can get in to keep it cleaned out. And they're all up on granite. They're all pretty solid, but they're very heavy too. These things are not going to blow in the wind. They're very heavy. And then we have our little copper European beech here that we noticed several years ago, and it's taking off. It's looking really nice. And you can tell by the shape of the leaves, it looks like a beech leaf, but in the shade, when they don't have the light, they turn, or when they, actually, I'm surprised at that color, because if they're in full sun, they'd be a little darker, but if it's full shade, it's actually green. So it's getting enough light here, growing well. Then we have another seating area here. It's real nice. And then we have these Quince, which look really great in the spring, early spring. They have those purplish flowers on. Too bad they didn't stay on longer. And our European Linden, we have two different types, because you can see how the color of these leaves, it's a lighter green, and then these over here are darker green and not quite as large, but it's still, I think, the same tree, just a different species or a different variety in the same species. No expert on this tree, but it smells great certain times of the year. So
it smells like honeysuckle.
I think our little park area is back in shape. Oh, we have an interesting stone right here. Actually, I'm not sure if that's a stone. I think it's concrete, but it's like a 10 by 10 square. And I did move it one day to see if there was any engravings in it or anything, and I didn't see anything. We were hoping it was maybe the hitching post, but we're not sure what it was.